Adesina Koiki for ALOTOFSPORTSTALK.com as we are in the shadows of Central Park in New York City. And right now we are right behind the New York Athletic Club in New York City, where the 2012-2013 Big East Men's Basketball Media Day was just completed. The Wildcats came in winning 5 of the last 6 against these two schools, but Villanova losing this ball game, Temple winning by 11, now going to 6-2 on the season and extending their home court win streak here at the Liacouras Center to 24 games. That is a far cry from the last 4 seasons at UCLA under Rick Neuheisel. 21 combined wins in the Rick Neuheisel era. In Jim Mora's first season at UCLA, 9 wins, a chance for 10 wins for the first time since 2005. And through the bad and the good, running back Jonathan Franklin has been one of the best running backs in the country. And it's to be said, has to be said, he's one of the best running backs in Pac-12 history, and that's saying something. And one of the players in the semifinals, of course, Serena Williams, playing some amazing tennis here, has not dropped a set here at Flushing Meadows. She will take on the #1 ranked player in the world, the Dane Caroline Wozniacki. Should be an amazing matchup. Wozniacki, of course, looking for her first Grand Slam. Now, you don't have to get ready to be on Dancing with the Stars here at Sunset Salsa. Not only is this class free to the public, it caters mostly to beginners. Case in point. Kloof dribbles to the left now. High screen Nicholson. A pass top of the key to Andrew for 3. It's up. It is off the front of the rim, then drops in. As Andrew Nicholson got the rub of the green on that shot. Nicholson 3rd and 1 at Oregon's 36. 3 tight ends. It is the play action again. Luck is back over the middle. He's got a man wide open. 10. Looks like Fleener. And it is a touchdown for Stanford. Chaz Williams scything through the defense, but his layup no good inside. Rebound to Nicholson. Fires an outlet pass to Conger. Ahead of the field. And a 2-hand flush. Bonnie's back in front. Andrew Nicholson can do anything and everything on the court. How about a 70-foot bullet of an outlet pass to a wide-open Demetrius Conger, who has 4. St. Bonaventure back in front, 14-13. When you're at Providence, you coach Billy Donovan, now a head coach at Florida. When you were at Kentucky, you have guys like John Pelphrey, Sean Woods, who are now head coaches. In your Louisville career,
Travis Ford.
Okay, Travis Ford as well. My apologies. My apologies. I was now at Oklahoma State and others as well. From your time at Louisville, any player or players that you see as a future head coach, past or present, any players that you coached at Louisville that is going to be a new part of the Pitino tree, a new leaf to grow from the Pitino tree as a head coach?
It's interesting. I would say that Peyton Siva could be a terrific head coach someday. Mike Mara, who was just injured, wants to go into coaching. At what level, I'm not sure. Reese Gaines, lottery pick, is now at Bellarmine. He has a strong desire to get into coaching. But, you know, it's I really haven't come across that type of player at Louisville. Like, I knew Travis, I knew John Pelphrey. They were going to be outstanding teachers of the game. Billy Donovan, certainly. Sean Woods is not a head coach of Morehead State. So I had a lot of guys go into it, and I encourage that. But the guys at Louisville really want to play professional basketball. They really do. And they consider coaching well beneath that level.
Joining the Redskins locker room by Ryan Kerrigan. And first of all, Ryan, a big win for you guys, 38-26 against Minnesota. Talk about the very beginning of the game when Minnesota dominated possession early and you guys just held the fort and only held them to 9 points when they got into your 10-yard line 3 times in a row.
That's the big thing. I mean, you're going to give up yards in this league, especially to an offense like that can move the ball both through the air and on the ground. So, but I was proud of us in that we didn't allow any touchdowns, because there's a big difference between 9 points and 14, 17 points. So it's a good job by us not breaking down that far, and is good. I mean, ultimately for the most part of the game we did that.
Now talk about the last couple of seasons, Final Fours, national championship games. Do you remember the successes more during the year, or do you kind of just think about that one last game? What do you think about more?
It was a process. I think you think about the whole season, and you have to reflect on the whole season. I mean, obviously that's how our season ended, and that's the most recent memory we have of the season, as far as that's the last time we played. But you definitely have to think on a bigger scale. What can you benefit from in that game, and what do we do well during the season, and things that we can work on also?
One team looking to cap a return to national prominence, another looking to cement themselves as one of the best and up-and-coming programs in all of college football. We're getting ready for what should be an amazing 35th edition of the Bridgepoint Education Holiday Bowl here in Mission Valley. It's a Big 12 versus Pac-12 matchup, the 7-5 Baylor Bears and the 9-4 UCLA Bruins. And we thank you so very much for joining us field level here at Qualcomm Stadium. My name is Adesina Koiki, joined by Carly Filatico. And the Holiday Bowl usually is known for high-scoring, entertaining affairs. And one of the teams in the Holiday Bowl, the Big 12's Baylor Bears, they are the apt team to play here in Qualcomm Stadium. Second in the country in points per game, 44 points per game. And that's actually without Robert Griffin III, who won the Heisman Trophy last year, left to go to the NFL draft, drafted by the Washington Redskins. He's doing a good job, but another person doing a good job is his replacement, Nick Florence, number 11. It's almost as if Robert Griffin III never left the football program. He's done an amazing job this season.
Florence has more than emerged from the shadows left by RG3, having over 4,100 pass yards this season and 31 touchdowns. Combine that with over 500 yards on the ground. He's really solidified himself as a premier quarterback in college football.
40 touchdowns responsible for by Nick Florence, second in school history, behind Robert Griffin III's 47 last year. As for the UCLA Bruins, looking to rebound from a couple of tough losses to end the season, 2 losses to the Stanford Cardinal, including in the Pac-12 championship game. But that is a far cry from the last 4 seasons at UCLA under Rick Neuheisel. 21 combined wins in the Rick Neuheisel era. In Jim Mora's first season at UCLA, 9 wins, a chance for 10 wins for the first time since 2005. And through the bad and the good, running back Jonathan Franklin has been one of the best running backs in the country. And it's to be said, has to be said, he's one of the best running backs in Pac-12 history, and that's saying something.
Yeah, he's actually 5th all-time in Pac-12 rushing. And he really is the epitome of senior leadership in terms of what he's done for the UCLA football program, breaking all sorts of running records and really making an unbelievable statement in terms of getting better as the season went on this year. His last 6 games actually averaged 137 yards per game, scored 11 of his 13 touchdowns. When most teams are seeing injuries and fatigue play a role, Franklin really stepped up and carried the team on his back.
As you can see and hear, the Baylor Bears taking the field here at Qualcomm Stadium. We're getting ready for this earth-sign battle. We hope you're ready too. The Baylor Bears, the UCLA Bruins getting ready for the Holiday Bowl. Make sure to join us on ALottaSportsTalk.com as well as SportyGirlNation.com for extended and comprehensive coverage of the Holiday Bowl from San Diego, California.